Bonjour, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video. Minecraft. Come closer. A little bit closer. That is way too close. Let's be real for a second. Minecraft used to be a chill block game where you might have had a busy day at school, you'd come home, boot up your £200 laptop, go on Minecraft and play some Bed Wars or Sky Wars whilst talking to your friends on Skype, which is a totally random story that I just came up with. I don't know who would do that in their spare time. But then something happened. Suddenly every 12-year-old was clicking faster than a machine gun, and Minecraft servers turned into an Olympic sweatfest. Today we're talking about CPS and how it single-handedly, possibly, ruined the casual fun of Minecraft servers. Back in the early days of Hypixel, one of Minecraft's most notorious servers, the vibe was completely different. In games like Sky Wars and Bed Wars, you had people building dirt defenses, trying to make obsidian castles, and my personal favourite, forgetting to even cover their bed. It was chaotic, it was dumb, but it was fun. But as the player base grew, so did the skill gap, and slowly winning wasn't about who had the best tactics or who had the most fun. It was about who had the most clicks per second, or better known as CPS. It became the holy grail of PvP, because do remember, even today, after countless Minecraft updates, the most played on versions are 1.8.9, where spam clicking was the way to kill. The more you clicked, the more hits you could register, and the bigger knockback advantage you had over the other player. Back then, 6 or 7 CPS was solid, and as long as you knew where to hit them or could actually aim at them, you would probably be okay. But as people started experimenting, normal clicking just wasn't enough anymore. At first, everyone just clicked normally, one finger, one button, simple. But of course, gamers being gamers, they wanted an edge, and that's where the madness began. Enter butterfly clicking. Instead of using one finger, you start alternating between 2 fingers like a maniac. Suddenly you're hitting 12, 14 CPS easily. Servers hated it, but players loved it, and it became a meta for a while. And then came the next beast, drag clicking. Instead of tapping, you literally drag your finger across the mouse to register 40 clicks per second. It completely broke PvP. You couldn't really compete if you weren't doing it. The earliest drag clickers started showing up around late 2017, 2018, mostly on YouTube tutorials showing off specialized mice like the bloody A70. Once the community caught on, it spread like wildfire. Suddenly, every Bed Wars game felt less like Minecraft and more like an esports tournament. It was less of the casual friends playing with the normal texture pack and messing about, making funny defenses. It was using those dark e-boy skins with dark aura texture packs and the skies and the stars. You know what I mean, that type of vibe. And as I said, the goofy days of building giant sky bridges or trolling with TNT were gone. Now if you join the lobby, you'd either get comboed by a 12-year-old getting 14 CPS per second using the butterfly clicking method, or shredded by a guy drag clicking on a $90 mouse. It created a massive skill gap on an already decreasing player base. Now the only people that are still playing these games are people who have mastered every update, use every CPS trick, and know every strat. And now there's not really many ways of outsmarting other players, it's more who can do it better, which makes it quite boring. And let's be real, when every match feels like you're fighting in the PvP World Cup, casual players are not going to stick around. That's why I believe Hypixel PvP modes are not what they used to be. They didn't just die overnight, they sweated themselves into oblivion. So yeah, I think CPS is one of the main reasons PvP has gone down in terms of Minecraft servers. Now I didn't talk about the newer updates where it's more time-based attacks, and honestly, I haven't played too much games that use that. I'm not too sure on this, but I believe that if you log into a server like Hypixel, Mineplex, or any others in a newer version of Minecraft, they completely get rid of the mechanics of time-based fighting, unless you're doing actual PvP battles. I went on Hypixel the other day on one of the brand new updates, and spam clicking still existed. I think getting rid of spam clicking could really help change the game completely. But hey, at least we'll always have the memories of the few who forgot to cover their bed. And that's all for this video. Cheers for watching in it. I'll see you later, familam.